Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fire Force Chapter 196. When we last left off, a new pillar was born, a doppelganger showed up and was midway through killing Burns, and I think finished killing Burns. Burns told Shinra and Joker to go and save Obi, as a result of all of his inner character work that I broke down in my last video. Also, Iris might be the 7th pillar? Judging by what Haumea said in 194 about the new pillar being born, and the Evangelist Grace saving the gang from Dragon's attack, and Victor's look at Maki right after, not at Maki, at Iris right after that, all kind of implies that Iris might be the 7th pillar. Anyway, Haumea and her gang are all there to bust some heads and collect some pillars and kill everyone else, and then, yeah, and then at the end of the chapter, a mysterious man named Moonlight Mask, who is totally not Benimaru, showed up and is ready to join the fight. So anyway, we open right where we left off. Just a moment. And the White-Clads all look up. Who? My name's Moonlight Mask. And we see the, field of Matoi. The Matoi are the biggest clues. A light of salvation shines upon Company 8 in a time of need. Chapter 196, Moonlight Rescue. Matoi, and that outfit. It's Benimaru of Company 7. Just a moment, I said my name is Moonlight Mask. Yeah, not even the White-Clads believe that it's not Benimaru. And then we have a flashback into Asakusa. Even if we are from Asakusa, we can't make an enemy of the Empire. So I gotta wear this thing? And fold over your Happy's collar the other way around. Remember, your fake trademark is just a moment. So yeah, we're seeing he's doing this because the White-Clads are now working with the Empire, and they can't openly declare war on them. And Benimaru throws some more fire their way, and explodes all around the Pillar and Bodyguard squads. Captain Shinmon! Everyone is well aware this is Benimaru. Go grab the Matoi, quickly. Charon jumps up at him, and throws a flaming punch down at Benimaru. And the flames just all kind of, fade away. Benimaru is fine. Haumea readies some kind of attack. But Benimaru has this, barrier, that I don't remember him having that ability. And Haumea is clearly shocked by that. And we see, Inka using her, fire line ability. And it just continues to go around this barrier that Benimaru has around him. What's that? He's controlling all the heat within a 4-meter radius? Oh, so he's, got the heat as this kind of shield. And then all of the other fire is kind of, bouncing around this heat shield. Moonlight. Just a moment. What do you mean? And then we cut back to Obi, who is still, flexing it out. And as a bunch of bugs are all on him. But they can't make any headway because he's flexing too damn hard. Because that's an actual plot that happened on this show. Alright. Yeah, that was 2 months ago, but it still did happen. And right then, Joker throws his, flame cards, and they burn off the bugs. Hot! Hot! And he's the bugs are, cleaved in two. And Joker's, come up onto the roof with him. Good work hanging in there, Obi. That was close. Thought I was gonna die. Let's go. They're being surrounded by the White-Clads. And Shinra's up there with him. And Obi turns to Shinra. I love this kind of contrast between Shinra and Obi we have on the top panel of page 10. With, Obi is, he's been flexing real hard, but he looks, pristine, not a scratch on him. Perfectly, head in the game, ready to go. And Shinra is, beat up, battered, his entire body is, one giant bruise. And he just looks completely defeated. Shinra, where's Captain Burns? A demon appeared. Even, his text is, in this really, wavering font. Captain Burns dealt with him. I couldn't protect him. Although I said, leave it to me. And he just passes out right after that. And Obi catches him as he falls. I see. Captain Burns left it up to you. He took every one of my blows. Captain Burns fought to the end for this country. Let's protect it. That's kind of a weird way to phrase what Burns did. But, it's kind of right. Burns did get hit instead of dodge his attack, so I guess it counts. Right now, I'm on this big warm back, so relaxing. The world and the country should be like this. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Like, wait a second. I guess the world should be comforted? I guess? I don't know. Kind of a weird thing there. And right then, one of Benimaru's Matois, like, pops up right next to them. You guys, grab onto the Matoi. It's time to pull back. And all of Company 8 has, like, latched onto the flaming Matois, and they all go flying into the air. Eek, so high! Whoa, whoa! And Maki is the only one really enjoying herself. I feel like a real witch! And Hinoma calls back, Captain Obi! And we see Benimaru and Joker are now on the post together. Hey, strongman, you pull back too. I'll back you up. And Benimaru just replies, just when there are enemies worthy of a fight. Oh, it could be like a call. If they weren't retreating, it would be a repeat of the Holy Soul Temple arc. But it ain't. Even for you, going solo is. Nah, maybe you could. Don't know about that. There's a dangerous one lingering. And we look down and we see Dragon, who's just glaring up at them. Ei Chop, first form, Kagetsu! And he sends the chop down. Couple White-Clads dodge it. Charon just, like, tanks it, guarding Haumea. And Charon just kind of grins. Counter! And he sends it right back up to Benimaru. Impressive. It doesn't do anything, because Benimaru's heat shield is protecting him. Impressive. These guys are monsters. And someone, I'm guessing Charon jumps up. Oh no, Dragon jumps up. To, like, lunge at Benimaru. Ei Chop, 7th form. Nichirin! And he gets, like, a full-on hit in the face to Dragon. But it doesn't do anything. Because Dragon just kind of smirks back. Was that a bug's bite? What a monster. Hey, don't play around. Ei Chop, 2nd form. Gecko! And he sends another chop down at Dragon. And Dragon just kind of, like, squints a little bit. And Charon gets in front of Haumea, guarding her with his body. Stand back, Haumea. And then with that, Joker and Benimaru join the retreat. And as the White-Clads watch them leave, Haumea just kind of, like, smirks to herself. Everything went well. It's all going according to your plan, right? In addition to Amaterasu, myself, Sho, Shinra, Nataku, and now that other person, today, all the pillars have gathered. Everything's complete. Time to proceed to the final phase. Wait a second, there are 8 pillars. She's not counting, Inca in there for some reason. Not sure why. But Inca was there. But Nataku didn't gather, is one thing. Neither did Hitohashirame, who I'm assuming is who she's referring to by Amaterasu. But even then, only 7 pillars have made themselves known. Unless Iris or whoever is actually the 8th pillar, and we do know who the 7th pillar is, or they know who the 7th pillar is, I don't know. Only one way to find out. Time to proceed to the final phase. The day this star burns out is upon us. The guardians of the Empire have fallen. The world is plunging into destruction. The evangelist's plan surrounding the pillars is finally set in motion. To be continued, chapter 197, farewell. Alright. So with this, it looks like we're moving into a final arc. Like, maybe not the final arc, but like, you know, according to Haumea, everything is in place for the final battle to begin. You know, apparently all the pillars are ready. There is still 1.5 mystery pillars. We have not had it confirmed that Iris is a pillar, but given both what happened last chapter and her similar appearance to Hashirame, I'm guessing she's a pillar. And yeah, the day the star burns out is upon us. That looks like we're moving into the final battle. The evangelist's final plan. Like, there's a whole lot to do going into a final arc. Find out who those other 2 pillars are. Find out what exactly their deal is. I think there's still some mysteries around. Like, I know China answered a lot of questions about the evangelist coming from the other side of wherever the woman in black came from. Also need to go back to the woman in black, I imagine, at some point. That was a weird plotline to never bring up again. So I imagine the woman in black and the animals will play some part in the finale, as we move to the final battle, I think. But yeah, Obi is free. Obi lived against all odds. Burns did not live, so I guess one older mentor figure had to die, and it was Burns instead of Obi. And yeah, we have at least an unofficial support of Company 7, from Company 7, of this, rebellion Company 8 is waging. So that's good. And then yeah, it's just kind of, it's a good, escape chapter. It's something I'd really love to see animated. There can be a lot of tension that can come from animating this content. And I really want to see that, hopefully the anime gets that far. But yeah, we're just kind of, we're getting ready for this feels like we're moving into, the final arc of Fire Force. If it really is time for the final battle, and the next chapter is even titled Farewell. That's a little ominous. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this week's chapter. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like, or subscribe, or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!